All right, moving on to more volleyball action from Wednesday night. Last night on Sports Scene, we showed you guys a great boys volleyball match between longtime rivals Parkland and Emmaus. The Trojans would fall to the Green Hornets for the first time since 2021 and have little rest before it was back in action last night against Dieruff. The Huskies currently having one of its best seasons to date with 4 wins, highlighted by a 3-1 result over Southern Lehigh. It's been nearly 20 years since Dieruff defeated Parkland. The Trojans hoping it can continue that streak. Gwen Begley has the highlights from Allentown.
Parkland's Josh Nation led his team with 14 kills on Tuesday night, and while it wasn't enough to beat Emmaus, the Trojans got another opportunity to get back in the win column last night against Dieruff. Using a strong start off the opening serve, Parkland gained some early separation with an 8-1 run. Ahead 10-3, the Huskies would begin to chip away. Then Tyson finding the middle before the visitors get back on track. Freshman Zeke Gordner goes deep for one of his 4 kills. The Trojans defense getting rewarded after the dig. Josh Nation just inside. That before his front row attack gives Parkland a 17-13 advantage. Nation's block paired with Gordner's second chance gives the Trojans a 25-21 set win. Dieruff made a good case for themselves in the first, those efforts carrying over into the second set. The Huskies were down 13-9 before Marcus Lewis lets loose on the outside. He earns his team's next 4 points to tie the Trojans and led all players with 26 kills. Nick Bauer helps Parkland fight to get back out in front with a back row attack, one of his 16, only to be countered on the other side by Lewis, who along with his teammates lock in for this final stretch. 6 straight points gives Dieruff its first set win over Parkland since 2006. 25-21 were even at 1 apiece. Now Parkland would recover quickly, winning the third set 25-15 to push the Huskies' backs against the wall in the fourth. Parkland would maintain a late lead, but as it's gone all match, Dieruff not going down without a fight, holding off match point for as long as they could with 3 straight. But the Trojans would prevail. Nation would lead his team with 20 kills. His last, the final blow for a 25-22 win, defeating Dieruff 3-1.
I think we came in underestimating them, and we really just need to up our notch, play our game like we know we could against Emmaus. We kept up with Emmaus last night. Didn't get the outcome we wanted, but if we can play with them, we can play with anybody.
You're going to get dug, you're going to get blocked. It's part of the game. So just being able to mix up your shots, swing high, stay energetic, next play, it's really helpful.
This was a tough challenge for Parkland with little time to reflect or recover from a tough loss to rival Emmaus. Something they wanted to carry over into this match they didn't see a lot against the Hornets was their energy and communication.
At a lot of times we were quiet when we played Emmaus, and again, we were quiet here, but I think we did a better job tonight of picking up energy and getting on runs and getting out of ruts.
In Allentown, I'm Gwen Begley for SEN.
Thanks, Gwen. The Trojans back in the win column and will now have a much-needed 6 days off from game action until seeing Whitehall early next week. Along with Nation's team-leading 20 kills, setter Gabe Chase had 41 assists and 12 digs for the Trojans. Despite the loss, Dieruff takes a set from Parkland for the first time since 2006, which is the last time they defeated the Trojans. That was just Dieruff's 3rd loss of the season, now turning its attention to Bethlehem Catholic tomorrow. Let's take a look at 3 other volleyball matches from last night, starting with aforementioned Emmaus. Senior Braden Dang had 11 kills in a 3-0 set victory over Pocono Mountain West. Junior Chris Mitchell also tallied 6 kills and 4 blocks. Emmaus is now 7-0 on the season, 5-0 in EPC play. That is also their 4th 3-set sweep this season. They will see Nazareth next Tuesday. As for Nazareth, they would now see the K-Kids for the 2nd time in 3 days. After beating them 3-1 on Monday, they had to go to 5 this time to take down the K-Kids, but still get it done, improving to 6-0 now on the season and 5-0 in the East Penn Conference. And then our final matchup from last night was Easton and Southern Lehigh. Southern Lehigh getting the 3-1 set win. That is their 3rd win of the season. They will be taking on Bethlehem Catholic on Monday and then will be at Pocono Mountain East on Tuesday. Time now for us to step aside, though, for